Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be playing another game of Total War Warhammer. So let's go ahead and get back in here. Now, actually, I want to try out a new Empire build here. That I just came up with. This guy's a very, very good player. I think he's in the top 30 or something, so, you know, this may not go well, but I don't really want to dodge him. You know, I'd like to try to beat him. I think I've played against him before. I know I've played against someone named Blouse before, and I don't know if this is the same person with the wolf in front. I know that he liked to play Undead a lot, the last Blouse that I played with. Not totally confident about this matchup. I feel like I like greenskins into Undead a lot more, but I guess I'll try this out. So my thought process here is just have some stuff for large units, just hope that these can tear through their infantry line, just have a couple of gunners just to get through, bust them up while get them in the net of Amundok. These to be able to flank around and beat them from the back, charge them from the back. They have this fire damage, which is very good against crypt horrors. We'll just see. We'll play it out and see. But I had some pretty good success with this last time. It might have problems with the really good strategy that I've seen going around with Undead, which is just run like a bunch of zombies, crypt horrors, and just a ton of regeneration things. So we'll see. Those Shining Knights or whatever are going to have a hard time with Blood Knights as well, so I can't put those in there. Heads up, I'm going to have to net the Blood Knights if they have those, and then shoot them down with my gunners and everything else. And spearmen and things like that, and just try to keep them busy. Okay, so pretty open map. Those do have Vanguard, so I would like to get them up here just to get a couple early shots in. Now I am trying out a one of these guys. I haven't tried one of these before. I think they could potentially be pretty good. We'll see. So I just want them to help me take out the wards a little bit faster through the regeneration with their accusation. Or there's just one of them, but with his accusation. I'll make these guys my 3. We'll put them on skirmish, and we'll just put them right up on the front line here. To see if we can get in a couple of free shots. This guy needs to be in a different group. Make him group 4. Go over here. Turn over here. Let's get up here. Shoot a couple of shots on them. Alright, he does have Blood Knights. That's problematic. Alright, let's go ahead and get running back here. What else? White King. What is this? Sternsman Guard. Those are pretty good. Let's get a couple of good shots in here on this guy. This Night King. White Kings. Okay, now a lot of his army is way over there. So I want to get up here. So I really want to get over here, and I know he's trying to flank around with those knights, but I'd really like to expose this flank over here. Get a good shot on him. I really want to get those gunned down. My guys aren't quite up there fast enough to get a lot of shots in there. Go ahead and accuse that guy. Alright, so let's get over here. Let's go ahead and just get the charge in on this guy with him. Those. Now, I do want to keep a couple of guys over here to take this out. Okay, get those out of there. Get those out of there. Get these down here. Get down here, take those out. Get these over here. Get in here to knock those out. Yeah. Get down here. Actually, let's go over here and take those out. Yeah, just shoot on these. It's fine. Let me see here. Go ahead and get this guy in here. He doesn't have his cooldown yet. That's fine. That's not fine. We need to get those out of there. Let's get these in here. Get these down in here. Right, get back over here. Go ahead and pop that. Alright, pop this on... Where's the guy? I don't know where their main guys are. Oh, here he is. Pop this on their main dude here. Take them out. Alright, let's go over here, get on them. Alright, so that should be just about done over here. Clean those up. Alright, let's go ahead and cast another Barona in here. Knock those out. Let's get shooting right here. Get into there. Get back down here. Alright. One kiting over there is fine. We need to get over here and get the rest of these down. Now I need to just focus fire their guy down if I can get him. It's going to be a bit harder. I think we might be able to deal with that. Let's see. Let's get these guys over here. Dealing with him. Alright, as soon as this pops up again. Okay, we're not going to be able to pop that again. Let's just go ahead and net these. Let's just fire into those. Alright, cycle those back out. We're just about ready with another accuse here. We're almost ready. Go ahead and pop another accuse on this guy. Alright. This guy's about done. Get out of here. Yeah, just keep firing on him. I think it's looking pretty good so far. Let's get another charge in here. Oh, we definitely need to pop a potion here. Get them out of there. Oh, let's kite over here. Oh, he forgot all about those units for quite a long time down here. Looks like I have a unit over here that can probably come back. Get these out of there. Those are extremely strong units too, those Stern's Guard or whatever. Alright, let's get these guys back. Okay, so fire into their Lord guy here. Let's see if we can get around and fire into their Lord. Actually, let's fire and focus this guy out. Actually, these things are wavering, so let's go this way. Get over here, guys. Come on. I thought I told him to come back a while ago. Alright, I should be able to accuse him. Where is he? Where's his card? Right there. I think that's him. Sweet. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just beat the number... whatever he is, number 20 guy. Something like that. So I'm moving up there. That was a very good game. Very good tactics on his part. Very honorable fight. Nothing sleazy going on there. Good clean fight on both sides, I believe. The great swords always do awesome. You know, it's possible I should totally just run more of those. They are quite expensive. I mean, the thing is, the spearmen don't get a lot of kills, but they did tie up their units for quite a while. Like, they did a pretty good number on the Blood Knights. I mean, we held the Blood Knights under 50 kills each, so that's pretty powerful. I'll have to go back and watch the replay, but I'm pretty sure he totally forgot about these. He may have sent them chasing the Outriders. I love the Outriders there. I mean, these guys didn't get a lot of kills. I told them to run back in. Maybe they weren't running back in. They ran away pretty quickly. These guys got a lot of kills. But as you saw, it kited for so long. Like, one of these Graveguard units was chasing them for quite a long time. And then I was able to just cast a net on them. And these guys were able to just gun them down and just wipe out almost an entire battalion of Graveguard just with a net. Now, I do like this guy also. I got off probably 3 or 4 accuses that game. I didn't see just how much damage it did, but I felt like it was pretty good. It was probably about 1/5 of a health bar. So I feel like that accuse probably does at least 600, 700 damage. So it's a pretty good ability. And he was just sitting there just shooting, just firing away. He does 363 very heavy armor piercing damage. Very good against Lords. I mean, he killed 23 units that weren't even Lords. So that was pretty solid. The Knights weren't really that instrumental in the win. They were okay, but you wouldn't expect them to do that well if they have 2 Blood Knights, which he did. A lot of people aren't running Blood Knights anymore. Blood Knights are obviously extremely good against other cavalry because they get like a +30 bonus to large or something like that. So, you know, it was just kind of unlucky that he had 2 Blood Knights, but that's why I don't really want to run more than 2 of these just in case that happens. But considering that, and he knew that, he was trying to line the Blood Knights up with these Knights of the Blazing Sun as fast as he could. He knew that, but even though that happened, they still did pretty well. I mean, the pack that survived that and was able to cycle charges a couple of times to help clean up the Graveguard, that was very, very good. These are still obviously very good. He had them double-potted White Kings, so they're obviously going to do quite well. They were tanking quite a lot of stuff. Graveguard, still awesome. These are particularly awesome, and he just didn't use them that often. Now, I haven't tried his build yet. It's a pretty good build, and obviously I want to pay attention if I play against the number 30 person about what his build is, because he's clearly a very smart player. I don't know. I still think the regeneration build that I have going on is very, very strong a lot of the time. If you haven't seen what that build is, check out some of my more recent Vampire Counts games that I have. I think that regeneration is really, that's the strongest thing that I've seen so far, is just getting a ton of regeneration and a bunch of stuff that regenerates. So, I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm not a huge fan of Vlad. I mean, maybe I need to go back and review him, but he feels pretty expensive for what he does. I didn't even see him summon anything that game. I'm pretty sure Vlad has the ability to summon something that's pretty good. It might have just been the other guy. But I thought Vlad could summon something that was pretty good. I might be thinking... in fact, I'm pretty sure now that I think about it that I'm thinking of the new Warlock, or the Necromancer guy, and the new Witch King, or whatever he is, the Ghoul King. Those are the two that summon it. So, I think he was using regeneration magic mostly, which is quite good. I don't know. I mean, I like our matchup. I like the build. Great swords, obviously. Just all-stars, outriders. I thought they were pretty good. Handgunner's not as good because he had cavalry that could get to him, tear him up. But they're just a little bit of a cheaper alternative to the outriders. So I figured I'd try one out. You notice that when I netted the initial Blood Knights, I was only able to get in a range to fire with the outriders because they were fast enough. My handgunners and witch hunter were not able to get over there fast enough to do a lot of damage to them. So that's a reason that I like outriders a lot, is because when you get a good net off, and I needed to net him right there before he ran back or before the rest of his units got there to support him. So it was really important that I landed that net when I did, the first one that I cast, so that I could try to pick some of these off. But overall, I still think pretty good. Let me see what he's ranked. I'm pretty sure my ranking has gone up quite a lot too. Let me see. Leaderboards. Yeah, there he is. So he's 25. He's very good. I have played against him. There's 2 or 3 videos versus when I play against him. His name is just Blouse. It's not Woof there. W-O-O-F, but it's just Blouse. I'm pretty sure it's the same person. He's quite good. Some of these people change their name pretty regularly, like these 2 people. Empty Thought is the same, but this guy obviously doesn't like this other person. Winter is coming. I guess there's some bad blood there. But a lot of these are pretty similar. Like Queen of Sex Slave is might be this person, and this person was probably the person that... actually, this is probably Queen of Sex Slave. Because Queen of Sex Slave had less than 1,000 wins. And this person here with 1550 or whatever was probably the CA's terrible, like, get rid of multiplayer. That seems to fit kind of the theme of this person, like being a serious hater, using their name to be kind of immature with what they do, and just try to send a message with their name that fits with like the CA thing that they had up there before. So this was the #1 guy. I would guess this was #1. This guy was #2, and this is kind of the newcomer up here. That's all pretty similar. I'm ranked 785, so I'm moving up pretty quickly. I only have 60 wins. A lot of these people, as you see, have almost 1,000. So I'm moving up there pretty quickly. So I'm at 785. So I imagine that hopefully within a few weeks I should be top 100. We'll see. It takes quite a few games to get up there, but I'm doing pretty well this patch so far. I've definitely lost some games, but I feel pretty comfortable with this meta so far. I feel like I can beat quite a few people, and I've just gotten a lot better, I think, with micromanagement and just keeping up with things. So that's gonna be it for this video. Was there something that I wanted to check? I don't remember. But I do like this guy. I think Accuse just helps. It doesn't cost any mana either, which is quite nice. I don't think it's that abusive. It doesn't do so much damage that it's just like feels overpowered. And he's pretty frail. He doesn't have a lot of HP. He can get potions. He does have a ranged attack, but I think it's balanced. I mean, this is his whole thing, pretty much. He doesn't have a mount. You know, he doesn't do a ton of damage. He does okay. But his real thing is just being able to help pick off enemy lords with accusation at a very close range. It's only 75 range, so you have to, you know, almost be in melee range of them to be able to use it. And it just helps clean up lords, especially through all the regeneration that the undead have. And I think I'm going to like him against air units, because he can accuse and he can shoot them as they come in and as they run away. So I think it's going to be good to try to stop people who do the flying lord, harass, spam thing. I think this is actually my anti-Empire build that I have here, which maybe I'll get to show off in the future, anti-Bretonian. We just have a lot of handgunners that can just knock the daylights out of flying units. Same thing with Witch Hunter. You have the net to hold them in place. 1 knight, and then just a cannon to make them come to you. So I think this will be a pretty good build. It might be too many spearmen. I might need another great sword in there, but we'll see. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, check out the rest of the content on the channel. We have lots of Empire. We have lots of Vampire counts, lots of Greenskins, lots of Dwarfs. Not as much Beastmen and Bretonia. I will play some of those in the future. I have a little bit of Chaos. I still think Chaos, unfortunately, is very underpowered in this patch. I tried to make one video for you guys and gals and just got absolutely smashed, absolutely crushed. So I think Chaos needs a little bit more love than they currently have. But I might try some more of those. Just let me know if you want to see me try to play Chaos. I'll see if I can squeeze it in there. But otherwise, I feel like Empire is still pretty strong. They're different, but I think they're a little more balanced, but I still think they're pretty good. I like Vampire counts, and I do like Greenskins in the right matchup. I need to tweak my builds a little bit, but I do like Greenskins into some matchups, and those are probably my 3 favorites. Bretonia can be really good, but you really have to abuse the Flying Lords. You have to use Flying Paladins, get 3 of them on a Flying Lord. And I just know I have viewers that would not like to see me. They don't like Flying Lords, and they don't like potions. So it's really how you have to play Bretonia. They're just a very one-dimensional faction, I feel like, and I don't know. I might play them. I don't want to be a Bretonia hater. They're cool, but they do some things that I know some of my viewers don't like, and I'm trying to actively move away from those things. As the people have spoken, I'm trying to answer. I'm trying to use very few heroes with both my Vampire counts and my Empire builds and my Greenskin builds. I'm trying to use very few heroes, very few lords, and just a lot more unit diversity to make it more interesting and fun to watch. The Dwarfs are also, I think, potentially pretty good, especially against Empire. The problem is still just their mobility. You watch some of the recent Dwarf games, you can see how this becomes a problem. And they might be very good against Vampire counts too, because the Gyrocopters, I think, potentially got better because people don't use Flying Lords as much. But jury's out, but I still think the Dwarves can be pretty good, and I will do some more Dwarf videos. I just need to work on some builds a little bit more. But thank you very much. It's going to be it for this video. Check out the other multiplayer videos if you want to check those out. We have legendary campaigns going for every single faction except for Chaos. We will do Chaos eventually. Just don't have time right now. But those campaigns are a lot of fun. They're pure campaigns, so we don't abuse the auto-resolve system. We don't assassinate lords on the campaign map. We don't do any other shenanigans to tomfoolery to give us unfair advantage. Just good, clean, fun campaign the entire way through. And we have League of Legends content if you're interested in that. I try to get to Diamond by only playing support the entire game. Right now I'm low Platinum. Kind of fallen on hard times recently, but I'm learning with every game, and I think those are entertaining and interesting to watch. And if you watch a ton of content on this channel, you watch maybe 5 or 10 videos, you enjoy them, consider liking, subscribing, leaving some comments, telling your friends, just anything you can do to help spread the word and interact with the videos. This helps me out a ton, because I'm still a pretty new channel. And so any sort of interactions just help show people that I have good content here that they might enjoy seeing. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.